Ownership, right? What is the primary reason for the surge in retail inflation in July? What do you mean by inflation? Inflation means increase. What do you mean inflation? Inflation means when that is increase in the price of commodities, increase in price of commodities, or decline in value of money. Okay, this is called as inflation. Okay, what was the primary reason for the surge in retail inflation? Now we have inflation, that is two types. ଦୁଇ ପ୍ରକାର inflation ଅଛି ଯୋଉଟା ଆମେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଦରଦାମ ବୃଦ୍ଧି. Okay, two types ଦରଦାମ ବୃଦ୍ଧି ଅଛି. ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା retail inflation ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା wholesale inflation. Okay, retail inflation means CPI inflation जोटा हम कहउछंती. CPI inflation, that is consumer price index, consumer price index. Next is WPI inflation, that is wholesale price index. WPI inflation, okay, wholesale price index. तो CPI inflation रा हम कहउछंती consumer inflation or retail inflation. This is called retail inflation. CPI inflation is called retail inflation, and WPI inflation is called wholesale price index, or that is wholesale inflation. In case and CPI inflation is for, remember, wholesale goods के क्षेत्र में डेटा में WPI inflation. अच्छा, CPI is that, remember, CPI is both for goods and services. CPI inflation is both for goods and services. WPI inflation is only for goods. It is not for services. Why? For example, एबे तमर मोबाइल किनुछ तो मोबाइल डीलर हम कोन जने ऑल इंडिया डीलर रहला, जने प्रोसेसर रहला, जने ऑल इंडिया डीलर रहला. ओके, एबे ऑल इंडिया डीलर स्टेट लेवल डीलर भुवनेश्वर डीलर एमती है कि हम मोबाइल में लास्ट रिटेल दुकान किनले. किंतु जो सपोज हम सर्विस किनले, फॉर एग्जांपल गोटे सपोज चिकन मगार अछि बा पनीर मगार अछि, एमती नहीं कि सेही पनीरटा नेशनल लेवल रा बनाउछि पुनी स्टेट लेवल का आसुछि. नो, यू आर गेटिंग इट डायरेक्टली. जहां को हम पाउछंती से निजे ही बनिछि दोछ. तो सेटा सर्विस सेक्टर. और जो टीचर पढोछंती से निजे ही पढोछंती, या नहीं ताको आउना पढोछि नेशनल लेवल. तो सेही पई सेटा हम कहउछंती सेट इज ओनली फॉर goods. WPI is only for goods, but CPI is both for goods and services. तो से कोई रिटेल इन्फ्लेशन जुलाई रे कोन में बढ़ेगा? इंक्रीज इन फ्यूल प्राइसेस और हायर हाउसिंग कॉस्ट, राइज इन मेडिकल एक्सपेंसेस, स्पाइक इन फूड प्राइसेस, फॉरेन एक्सचेंज फ्लक्चुएशंस. को रीजन जो हमरो जो CPI इन्फ्लेशन का हैला, जनरली हियर आंसर इज स्पाइक इन फूड प्राइसेस. जनरल दीटा रीजन जो वन हैला फ्यूल और फूड. ये दीटा दी मेजर रीजन हैला रिगार्डिंग इन्फ्लेशन. The spike in food prices July. सब कुछ ठीक अछि, बट टमाटो वाला जल्दी 100 टका सीधा 200 टका आइल. फॉर एग्जांपल, टमाटो इज 100 डायरेक्ट 200 रुपीस रा हे वाला इन्फ्लेशन. सॉरी, माने 50 60 टू 200 हे वाला इन्फ्लेशन. इवे 250 जाय भी इन्फ्लेशन ता हे जाय छी. तो सेटा कोन कहबा स्पाइक इन फूड प्राइसेस. दिस रिजल्टेड इन रिटेल इन्फ्लेशन. What is the overall inflation rate in rural areas in July? 7.44%, 7.63%. Overall inflation rate 6.2%, 11.5%, 4.87%. What is the overall inflation rate in rural areas? Inflation in rural areas slightly higher. It is 7.6%. Okay. Who controls inflation? MPC. Monetary Policy Committee. Monetary Policy Committee. Remember, MPC has 6 members. MPC has 6 members. ये RBI ର ଗୋଟେ body, ଯୋଉଠି government ର କିଛି member ରହିବେ ଆଉ RBI ର କିଛି member ରହିବେ. They will control inflation. They will control inflation. So now controlling inflation is the responsibility of RBI after 2014 ପରେ a monetary policy committee start हुआ. किए recommendation ଦେଇଥିଲା ଉର୍ଜିତ ପଟେଲ. ଉର୍ଜିତ ପଟେଲ ଆମର ଏବେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣର ଥିଲେ. ଉର୍ଜିତ ପଟେଲ has recommended monetary policy committee. Next question. देखो अकॉर्डिंग टू ए एमपीसी अनुसार आप इन्फ्लेशन ऑफ 4 to 6% रहेगा. ओके. Which index rose by 2.9% from the previous month, indicating inflationary pressures? Consumer price index, producer price index, and wholesale price index, or industrial production index IPI, gross domestic product. This is CPI. This is retail inflation. जोड़ा में कौन सा retail inflation और CPI. Okay. Producer price index second double करता मैं जो IIP कौन? IPI में IIP. Index of industrial production. Index of industrial production. What is IIP? It shows about the industrial production growth. How there is growth in industrial production. It is 8 indicators or something. In total, there are 8 indicators. What is the crude oil? Okay. Second है natural gas. Third है crude oil. Second natural gas. For example, third है refinery. Four है coal. Then 5 is your electricity. 6 है fertilizer. 7 है electricity, fertilizer, then steel, 8 hella cement. So these are four indicators that are calculated or taken into that are taken into consideration when IIP is calculated in index of industrial production. Our GDP means gross domestic product, total amount of goods plus services produced within a country. Produced within a country is called, this is called as IIP. Okay, so that is called as GDP. Produced within territory of your country, not outside India. Okay, remember it should be inside India. So, for your family member, somebody is working in USA, that will not be calculated as under GDP, that will be calculated in GNP. Or somebody who is working in India, then it will be calculated in GDP. So, GDP is anything goods and services produced within the territory of the country. New Development Bank established by which group of countries? SAC. New Development Bank, it is established by SAC. NDB is established in Fertilizer Summit of SAC. Fertilizer Summit. Fertilizer Summit, it is BRICS. That is the 2014 day Fertilizer Summit. BRICS Summit. State New Development Bank पे देखा. Where is the headquarter? Headquarter is at Shanghai, China. Shanghai, China is the headquarter of New Development Bank. Okay. Next. And SARC was established in 1985 in Dhaka, Bangladesh. 1985 SARC was established. Next. What is AIIB? Asian Investment Infrastructure Bank. Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. AIB. It's also bank 2016 established in India. Headquarters is at Beijing, China. Okay. Next ADB, Asian Development Bank, established in 1966. Headquarters is at Manila, Philippines. Manila, Philippines is the headquarters. Asian Development Bank. Which state secured the top position in the fiscal health report? What do you mean by fiscal health? Fiscal health means if the fiscal, what is the difference between fiscal policy and monetary policy? It is the financial policy of government. of government of India. Fiscal policy. What is the monetary policy? Monetary policy is the financial policy of RBI. So RBI for policy of RBI we call fiscal policy, and monetary policy and policy of government or financial industry is called as fiscal policy. Which state has secured top position in the fiscal health report? It is Maharashtra. Fiscal health report. Maharashtra has secured top position in the fiscal health report. The Chief Minister of Maharashtra, it is Eknath Shinde. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister is Bhupesh Baghel. Kerala Pinarayi Desai, and Rajasthan it is Ashok Gehlot. Punjab Bhagat Singh Man, who is the Chief Justice of Chhattisgarh High Court, recently appointed Ramesh Sinha. Justice Ramesh Sinha is appointed as the Chief Justice of Chhattisgarh High Court. The Chief Justice of Patna High Court, K. Vinod Chandran. K. Vinod Chandran is the Chief Justice of Patna High Court. Okay. Rajasthan Chief Justice of Tripura High Court, Aparesh Singh. Justice Aparesh Singh is called Chief Justice, is called as is the Chief Justice of Tripura High Court. Allahabad High Court Chief Justice is Justice Pritinka Divakar. Justice Pritinka Divakar is the Chief Justice of Allahabad High Court. What does the impact? What impact does the expected nominal GDP growth rate for the current year have on states' debt was a GSDP ratio? Nominal GDP growth rate for the current year. Expected nominal growth rate for the current year have on states' debt versus GDP ratio. Okay. What do you mean GSDP means gross domestic? Uh, yes, gross state domestic product, right? GSDP. That means the GST, the GDP of states. Okay, GSDP of states and debt versus GSDP ratio. So as the growth rate is declined, and so GSDP has declined over the year. So this should result higher GF versus GDP ratio for this year. Current year will have higher debt versus GSDP ratio, which is around 25%. Right, around 25% approximately. What fiscal deficit is around? What is the fiscal deficit of Union government? It is around 6.4% for this year. So these are the two parameters that represents debts. Next question. When does windfall profit tax come into effect? Windfall profit tax uh, is triggered when generally first option is in a monthly basis when global oil prices drop below a certain threshold, when crude oil production exceeds a certain limit, when difference between crude oil and petroleum process is high. Crude oil and petrol product prices is high. Okay. So on the first 15 of picture, this is now when prices drop below a certain threshold, when it is reduced, then windfall profit tax come into effect because you will get huge amount of money. Suppose the selling price is 80 rupees and the purchasing price is 20 rupees, then you are getting 60 rupees margin. So this is the benefit. So that is the what we call as windfall profit tax. Which the following is not an initiative. Which the following is not an initiative taken by Ministry of Cooperation to strengthen private cooperatives or PSCs, primary cooperative or PSCs. Formation of newer farmer producer organization by PSCs. PSC eligible for LPG distribution for diversifying its activities. Convergence of PM Kusum and PSC levels of energy security. Rupee Kisan Card credit card to members of milk cooperatives. All the above are initiatives taken by Ministry of Cooperation. So, what do you mean cooperative? Cooperative is so that is various people commonly do it. Suppose there is problem of irrigation and everybody gives a certain amount of money and pond is developed in that area. That is one type of cooperative movement. Helping. In rural areas there is cooperative banks. That means small deposits will be done by the rich people, by the people of rural areas, and the poorest people whoever need they will take they will take small loans. So that is the concept of cooperatives. So generally, Minister of Cooperation Statement Primary Formation of Farmer Producer Organization, yes, this is right. FPOs, LP resource diversity activities. For doubling farmer income, they have to diversify activities. That is agriculture, and along with animal husbandry. Convergence of PM Kusum and PAX level of energy security. Rupee Kisan credit card to members of milk cooperatives. All of the above are the initiatives taken by Ministry of Cooperation. Okay. So what is this PM Kusum? PM Kusum this will give solar panels. Solar panels to farmers so that they can irrigate without any external source of energy. Rupee Kisan Credit Card, it is also given to farmers for milk cooperatives. So all the above taken steps are taken by Ministry of Cooperation, that is consolidated as Ministry of Cooperation. What is the primary purpose of windfall tax? Windfall tax is there when you have excess profit between the purchase and sale of goods. When you have excess profit, especially in case of energy sector, then you have to reduce impose windfall tax, that is excessive profit during the favorable market conditions. To regulate the excessive profits during favorable market conditions, that is called as windfall tax in case of energy condition. So the lectures end here, and like this video and share and subscribe to Vanik. Thank you.